Good, Taurus. You don't have to be a Taurus sun sign for the messages, so let's continue. See what's going on. You may have somebody snooping, or curiosity killed the cat. You may not like this. You may not like somebody being nosy or something like that. Could be anything. What we got for Taurus placements? This could be a Scorpio, a water sign, or I don't fucking know. Hold on, let me see something. Alright. What's up with this nosy energy? Oh my goodness, this shit is getting redundant. So somebody can be trying to figure out why you don't care that they care. I don't know. It doesn't have to be that deep. Somebody's wondering or trying to figure out why you don't care about something or some shit like that. So you haven't been caring for a long time. I don't think this is nothing new. What's going on? You've been dealing with a Cancer. You have it in your chart. Yeah, this is the defensive shit. So that okay. So either you're the one defensive or somebody else is, because we got the defensive energy twice. This could also just be your kid that's like curious or something like that, or you're curious about what a kid is doing. I don't know. Either way, somebody wants to talk to you or whatever. They want to have some type of conversation, or they want you to talk or something like that, or whatever. It seems like you're kind of ignoring someone or something like that. It's like you're protecting your energy. Yeah, energy vampires, that's what I was getting. Somebody's definitely yeah, okay. Somebody's definitely wondering why you don't care, or why you're not paying attention, or why you're not talking to them, or whatever. It seems like you're protecting yourself from energy vampires. So yeah, it could be a Gemini. Somebody could have you could be a Gemini. Sorry, you could be a Taurus Gemini. Cuspid Taurus Vedic, Gemini Vedic. You don't have to be. I feel like you are. Yeah, what goes around comes around. If somebody was playing games, you're playing games back, or you're just not stooping to their level. Let's see. No, some of you guys are just. Something about a man here, kind of like their ego is bruised, or okay. Either you don't want to like accept their love or some shit like that. All right. Or this is like a who knows. So you feel like it's justifiable. So you're on the defense. You feel like it's justifiable because somebody is nosy or something like that, or they want you to give them attention or talk to them or whatever. You don't want to. You don't want to have this conversation. This is not for everybody. You don't want to have a conversation here. Somebody could be overstepping boundaries. You're protecting yourself from an energy vampire, and you feel like it's justifiable. Okay, cool. You can have Libra in your chart. You can be dealing with a Libra. Anything else? Somebody doesn't want you. They don't want you to. They don't want you to go or something. They don't want you to separate from them. It's like somebody doesn't want you to be single. or they don't. It seems like you're kind of waiting for something to arrive, and somebody is or you're like looking elsewhere for something. I don't know. You're definitely not paying attention to somebody here, but they don't want you to go. They want you to. They want to be in your space or something like that, or in your energy, or somebody else, or vice versa. Whatever this is about, somebody wants to be in your energy, in your space. You don't want that. Don't know who this is for. We know with a fire sign, you don't have to be, but somebody's like trying to get touchy or physical or something. I don't know, it's something about you not wanting to be, you just don't want boundaries being crossed, and somebody could be crossing them, but you feel like it's justifiable that you are closed off, or that you are blocking some energy, or something like that. Especially because this Five of Swords energy keeps popping up. The actual Five of Swords, and now we got Seven of Swords, but he's carrying 5 swords. I feel like somebody's snooping to kind of get some information or learn something or whatever, but you have to talk to them for them to know more, and you're not saying anything. You're not talking. You're not acknowledging someone. And so they could be like getting in your way, or trying to like get you to acknowledge them, and they don't want you to go, or they don't want you to get out of their grip or something like that, and you're like, can you please back the fuck up? I don't know who this is for, but it seems like you don't want somebody in your space. I'm not saying you're being, malicious or anything like that. It seems like you don't want somebody in your space. You don't want someone to overstep boundaries, and they feel like they can, or they feel like they have to in order for you to talk to them. Okay. Somebody doesn't want you to be like single or something, or they don't want you to be fabulous, or they don't want you to be great or something like that by yourself. This is not for everybody. Oh shit, my phone's dying. Hold on. Ooh. I didn't feel like putting the light on because you're my last one. I'm going to bed soon, so you don't need the light. Just fucking listen for whoever it's for. You don't need to see me. Just fucking listen. But yeah, so yeah, you could be dealing with a fire sign, or somebody who could be touchy-feely or aggressive. They may not be aggressive, but they may feel like somebody feels like, I don't know, but you could have hurt somebody's ego. I really feel like they're curious about you, they want to learn more, they want to know more, but they can't do that if you're not talking to them, if you're not paying attention to them, if you're not acknowledging them. And they feel like in order for you to acknowledge them, pay attention, whatever, they have to be all up in your space or in your face or something like that. So you're like blocked off, go away. This could be spiritually, or like some type of energy too, like just spiritually or something like that. You're like, go away. Somebody could be eating green onions, or something about green onions could be significant, or scallions, whatever. People call them different things. But you're kind of like, go away, or you're just putting up this energy of like this wall of like, go away. You may not be saying this, but you don't want to be bothered or something like that. This could be your own kid you don't want to be bothered with. I'm not trying to be funny, but maybe you're just trying to relax or something, or maybe you're trying to drink, your wine or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, if this is a whole grown person, unless this is you doing this, but I really feel like in order for somebody to learn more, to get the 411 or the scoop, or whatever, about whatever this is regarding to you, they have to get in the way, they have to overstep boundaries, they have to be in your fucking face or whatever. And I feel like you're ignoring someone, or you're not giving them the time of day, you're not talking. It's because of the way that somebody going about something. They don't have to be the Seven of Swords, or they don't have to don't have to carry the energy of the Five of Swords to do this shit. They don't have to play these games or whatever the fucking case may be to do this shit. Maybe they should take the hint that you just don't want to be bothered right now, or you just don't have like the energy, or maybe you do but you don't have time for energy vampires, or for people, or for somebody to overstep boundaries. It's like you tell somebody stop or no or don't or whatever, and they do it anyways to get a reaction or something like that, or something or whatever, because you're too nonchalant, Taurus. You feel like it's justifiable. Like, shit, I'm nonchalant because I'm protecting myself or I'm protecting my energy, you know. You don't have time for somebody's foolish games. I don't know who that's for, but you just really don't have time for somebody foolish games. And this could be somebody you're living with. Maybe you're just not in the mood to deal with somebody right now that's in your household or whatever. Doesn't gotta be like that. It can also be like a neighbor or some shit like that, where in order to get your attention they have to create a ruckus, or they gotta do weird shit, or park their car a little bit too close or in your yard or something, whatever. Somebody may be looking for a reason to have something to say, or, you know, shit like that. They're like, oh no, Taurus is way too nonchalant, let me do some shit so they can like get ignorant get ignorant and retaliate. Okay. And it's wild because it's like somebody could do that just so that they could be in the defensive mode instead. It's like somebody wants to be the one that's actually in defense. This can literally be something else, but it's almost as if somebody wants to be the one that's actually defensive, or wants to be the one that's actually trying to protect themselves. So it's like you have no reason to it's almost like you have no reason to be defensive towards someone because you're minding your business, or you're ignoring them, or whatever. You're trying to stay out of the way. And it's like they're like, no, I need Taurus to be ignorant and belligerent and, you know, rowdy and shit. So it's like I don't know why they want you to be like this. I don't know who this is for. I don't know why somebody wants you to be belligerent and loud and ghetto, or whatever the fuck they want you to be, and you're not doing that. And the Five of Swords here again, it's like you're not doing what somebody wants you to do so that they can turn it around and be the one that's actually defensive and need to protect themselves and shit. Somebody wants to be on the defense so they can try to like do things to be on the defense, so that they can say, oh, Taurus did this and that and the third, when Taurus, or whatever the case may be, when really you're the one that's kind of like over here in this Four of Cups energy. Nonchalant is like you don't care, you're non-responsive or something like that. Somebody's like, no, be irrational and be all over the place. And do too much, please, Taurus. I need you to do too much so that I can say you're doing too much. And then it's like, this shit is insane. Somebody's definitely, it's like somebody they want to be you, but reversed, which is really interesting. It's like somebody has a problem with you, but since you don't have a problem with them, they need to create a problem so that you can have a problem, and so that they can say, oh, see, this is the reason why I have a problem with Taurus. It's like, what the fuck? What? So you feel like it's definitely justifiable to be on to be on the defense, or you feel like it's definitely justifiable to protect your energy or protect yourself from somebody because they're Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. They're doing some shit. They playing games on purpose. They doing shit on purpose. And it's like, in order to get a reaction, in order to get a tower, and we talking about a tower as something explosive, something ignorant, okay? I-G-N-A, I don't even know, N-A-N-T, like not ignorant, ignorant. But it's weird though, because you don't even have, that energy is not even here. If anything, you're kind of like closed off. the energy of you being in the Five of Wands is beneath you, and you're literally closed off. So you're not going backwards. Why would you go back to the Five of Wands when you already in the Seven? When you already said what you said, I said what I said, or that's final, or whatever, and that's it. What's the need for? Why do you need to do things in order to piss me off, or in order to get me to react? Why? Because you hurt them or something. This is like some revenge shit. I don't know what the fuck you did, or somebody think you done. You didn't do anything, apparently. I mean, I don't see anything where you did anything. It seems like you're literally like, it's none of my business. It's kind of like shit going on next door, or a group of people are getting belligerent and wild because of whatever the fucking case may be, and you just happen to be over here like, yeah, we may be of the same, I don't know, ethnicity, or the same whatever, ethnic group or whatever. Like, yeah, we may all have dark skin, but I'm not vouching for those niggas. Like, it's like, I'm not vouching for them. I have nothing to do with that. And somebody's like, wait, what? No, we need you to be mad too, because you're black, right? You're white, right? You're a woman, right? You're a man, right? Yeah, you're a man. Get mad and be mad because they're talking. It's like, I don't give a fuck. So I don't know what this is about, but it seems like you're too busy, or you're too like distracted or something with some other shit, or with just minding your business, or whatever you're doing, to where whatever somebody else is getting into or tangled up in, and the fact that you're like getting away, or the fact that you're kind of like, you don't want any parts in that, or you don't want to be associated with it, close to it, nothing, or whatever the case may be. Somebody's like, no, we don't want you to separate from this group. We want you to be in this together. We all should be teaming up. And no, the fuck, we all should not be teaming up. Deal gets nothing. I don't want to be associated. Somebody's like, what is Taurus doing? They're not over here rioting with the rest of us, because Taurus don't got anything to do with that, or whatever this is. And it's simple shit like that. It'd be so simple, and people don't be understanding that. It's like they want you to be mad that other people are mad because y'all are like, yeah, you're a woman, right? You should be mad with them. You're black, right? Yeah, get mad and get rowdy and react. What? No, that's that shit. That's that program shit that they want us to be on. Not they want us to be on. Let me stop, because that sounds really, that sounds ignorant right there. It's like it's like programming. The programming that's been going on since programming could be a thing. Like, since, I'm gonna say that, like, maybe the 30s, maybe even before then. Programming has been a thing for centuries. And people have been falling for it for fucking ever. Your great grandma, your grandma, not everybody, of course, because you got people who stood up against shit because they understood, they knew what the fuck was going on, So you have people who are conditioned to this programming, and so yeah, when they see another person, something going on, and they share the same skin tone, or they share the same whatever the fuck, they go in and they get involved with some shit that has nothing to do with them, because yeah, we're women, or yeah, not saying there's anything wrong with that, because certain shit, yeah, it needs to be a thin line. But it's like the programming to where, we need you guys to act this type of way for whatever reason, because this is how we need you to act this way, so we got people to look at you this way, and so that's all they're going to think when they see you types of people, whatever this is, they're going to think of you this way, so they know to avoid you. They know that here comes the neighborhood because X, Y, and Z, or here's some YNs, so we know how all YNs are going. It's like, whew, man, that's what it is. And the fact that you kind of are wanting to stay away from it doesn't got to be this deep. And the fact that you want to stay away from whatever this is, just like you're putting a big wall up or a blockage up, that's not good enough for somebody. They need you to be exactly what they think you are. Read that and listen to me again. Exactly what they think you are. Not who you are, because who you are is an individual who is going to react individually to any individual situation. whoever they is, wants you to react how they think that you should react because this is what they think you are because of whatever the fuck. Pick something. It can be anything. It could be because you got a vagina. It could be because you got a dick. It could be because you are transgender. It could be because you are black, white, Spanish, Asian, whatever. That's what I'm getting at. It could be because you work for this company and everybody is going on strike or going on or whatever. You should too. You should be mad too. Motherfucker, I need the money. I need to work. I don't have an issue with them because I know what my position is in this bitch. I know that I'm only here to do my job, get the fuck out. Why do I need to sit here and go against shit? If they want to fire me, then I guess I'm trying to find me another job. Why do I need to fight the system? System is rigged for a reason. We fight the shit, you're gonna be fighting forever. For something that's non-existent because they don't give a fuck. Life goes on, meaning if one job wants you gone, then I guess you'll get another one. Maybe you won't. I don't know. Maybe it is open doors for something else. Hey, it's as simple as that. So I don't know who wants you to react a particular type of way because they think you are this and you should react like this because that's who they think you are. And maybe not even know who the fuck you are at all. I mean, this could be people who claim they do that don't. This could be people who do know you, but they don't know you like that, I guess. It's just, it's anything like that. You can just be a white woman. So they think that just because you're white, you're supposed to react to whatever the fuck. It's like, what, man? Oh, it's a black person moving into our neighborhood. They need if you're white, they need you to be mad at that or something. Like, no, you should be furious because why should I be furious? That ain't got nothing to do with me. So what if they want to move in here? As long as they're not bothering me and doing something to me personally, why the fuck do I need to sit here and go against them because y'all don't like them or whatever this is? So I'm trying to figure out why someone is like opposing you to be in your position so that they can sit here and say that this is the reason why I don't fuck with Taurus. I don't understand that. And I'm done.